Hello and welcome to this masterclass. I am so glad that you push play and that we get to hang out. Either we've had a chat before or you've seen one of my ads. Either way, I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do my very best to break down what's really possible with this aligned business model. It has truly changed my life and I can't wait to deep dive into this with you. So grab a cuppa, grab a water, or, if you're a busy mama like me, you might be listening to this on double time while you stack the dishwasher and all the things. It's all welcome here. But I just want to invite you to listen to this, listen and see with curiosity. And if this is something that you want to talk about more, the steps will be at the end and I will guide you through there. But I'm going to do my very best. I've also created some slides to take us through. There's a lot in just having a conversation about this business. So I do want to share those slides with you. I've created them with love and that'll just help guide the conversation and me really honor your time. So let's dive in. You're going to see me reading the slides a little bit too. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not, but that's just me really making sure I'm getting across all the information for you. Cool, so let's hit present and dive in. All right. Present. So the aligned business model, really focusing on how we can bring the highest timeline of our health, wealth, and purpose. So what we'll cover today is I'll take you through the aligned business model. So I'll share 4 core pillars that we have to unlock health, wealth, and purpose. We're going to talk about partnering with the right offer. So there's an affiliate offer that we partner with, which will prioritize your health and wealth, and leveraged income, which means you're not going to have to stress about creating your own service or your own offer when you want to start making income online. I'm going to show you how to generate leads to that offer. So actually how we create leads in our business. I'm going to talk about the mentorship and the community, which is absolutely so key to success. It's one of the things that have led to my success. And it's just such a beautiful space to be in, this online space. And how you leverage automation so you can have more time to do the things that you love. So this is for you. If you're constantly juggling like work, business, family, and nothing just feels in alignment anymore. You're feeling stuck financially and you're not able to hit like that next threshold of income that you really desire. Precious moments with your family are slipping away, and I put in the notes, #mum guilt, because I've been there, right? You have big dreams. You want more, you want to travel more, you want to impact more people, you want to experience more things. You want that freaking highest timeline of your health and wealth and purpose. You want to do what really lights you up. And you've looked at or tried so many different options to create income, right? And you want to create income in a way that feels good. And you want to find the one solution that ticks all the boxes for the life that you truly desire. And if you are looking to say goodbye to feeling burnout and hello to strategy, automation, and flexibility, this is for you. If you want to stop second guessing yourself, you want to be in a community of like-minded women, have support, have encouragement, have accountability. Maybe you want to build this with your partner. You want to be connected with other families that are doing what you're doing. Maybe you want to turn your dreams into a plan to take activated action in a way that feels good. Maybe you want to break free from the norm. Maybe you know the next 20 years doing what you're doing now is not a vibe. Any of those, this is definitely for you. Strap yourself in. Before I talk about all the numbers, I do want to share just 2 slides and just precursor that the income potential that I'm going to show you is mind-blowing. It's still mind-blowing for me, right? But none of it is a promise. It's a possibility. So I want you to keep that in mind as you start to see the numbers and how abundant this business model is, that your success in your business is going to be a result of the effort that you put in and your skill set. Okay, like any business, we put the work in and we get the returns. It's very, very similar in the online space. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Your success is going to be a reflection of the work that you put in and the time that you're spending and your skill set as well, which obviously we grow your skill sets, but I just want to let you know this is a possibility, not a promise in any way, shape, or form. So please don't take this as, oh, if I do this, then automatically I'm going to make that. As with any business opportunity, it takes commitment, energy, effort. So I can definitely show you ways to fast track your success, but it's not a promise. It's all possibilities. It really comes down to you in this business model. Having said that, I want to share with you the thing that flipped my mind, okay? Because, my mum was like, you're going to need to work, find a great job, all those kind of things. And we're finding income streams and then living in the pockets of our time, right? There's these little windows where we get to connect with our family or do the things we love, or is it on weekends or that one holiday away? Tim Ferriss teaches us about the 4-hour work week. And it's like, well, how do you get super clear on your dream life and then find an income that supports that dream life? That's what the aligned business model sets out to do. So with the aligned business model, we have true health, right? So you're able to prioritize your health and wellness and that of your family and your home environment. And I'll explain how we do that further in the slides. How you can build true wealth. So build wealth for your financial future and for generations to come. I'm going to be sharing a thing about what's called legacy income. So how you can build a legacy for your children and their children onwards. Leverage time, how you can get more time so you have more choice around how you want to spend your time, what you want to do, and do more things that actually light you up. And location flexibility. Imagine being able to work anywhere in the world that you had Wi-Fi, right? This is our reality. This is me working in Hawaii last year. So yeah, anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, you are able to do this business. Before I dive into the whole business model, I did want to share a little bit about me because you can see snippets on social media, but not really understand someone's story. So I wanted to share with you mine. There was a time in my life about 6 years ago where I was really freaking lost, but no one knew. So from the outside, I was successful. I was, what society says is successful, right? The majority of society. So I had the dream job I'd worked my whole career for. I had a brand new beautiful house, Hamptons coastal style. I had an investment property in the tropics. I had all the cars and the devices, the beautiful babies, the sexy husband, absolutely everything. But I was so freaking broken. I was overwhelmed. I was overweight. I was lost. I was shoving my kids in vacation care. I was shoving them in before school. They were always in before school care, the first ones. Look at little Joshy, who was so tiny. It just, my heart, I can't even go there. And then I was the last to pick them up. My son was constantly sick because he was in these, joint rooms with all the exposed to so many different kids. I was depressed. I felt stuck on the freaking hamster wheel. I was broken, in every single sense of the word. And there was this one night where I was driving home late. Again, it was 9 p.m. and I'm on the Hume Highway and I drove past this big double bogey truck and I saw myself clip the front tires of my car on the truck. I saw myself physically do it, but I caught myself and did not do it. And I got home and I said to my husband, oh my God, I saw myself doing this, babe. I'm not okay. And I didn't want to end my life, but I needed a legitimate reason to push pause. I needed to be under my doona for weeks. I was so freaking broken. And I'm so grateful that happened to me because it just gave me such a different lease on life. And I realized I was asleep for 2 freaking decades. And from that moment, I honestly thank God every day and I pray. I'm tearing up now. I'll move through it. But I made that my purpose to help other women redesign their life, to truly evolve, to live in their highest timeline of their health and wealth and truly freaking honor this blessing of life that we have that's so freaking short. I made that my vision. So I I left that job. I relocated to far north Queensland. I moved my whole family. And, everyone's going, what are you doing? Like, you got no job. You don't know where you're going to live. Like, what are you going to do? And I was like, actually, I don't know. And I'm okay with that. Like, God's got me. I just knew in my heart that I had to go. From there, I worked with multiple coaches, redesigned my whole life, and set up this gorgeous coaching business as an evolution coach, and helping women like create their highest timelines, like help them get clarity. So press pause, get clarity, and dream really big. That was my business model, and I helped hundreds of women do that, and it was freaking amazing. But I got to a point where I had the podcast and the merchandise and the 5-star retreats and the sold out containers, and I was about to build this big online platform, like all the things. And I had this awakening, right? I had re-employed myself. I had the VAs, all the things, all the systems, all the hats. And I was in this cycle of producing the thing and selling the thing to create the income, right? You might be making things, you might be selling food and veggies in a shop, or you might be selling yoga classes and actually doing them. Or me, I was selling my time, right? And I just realized, like, unless we are creating income in a way that feels good, we're never totally free. Like, I was helping these women, but they were going back to the 9 to 5, so they felt stuck, where they had that boss, or they were going into their businesses that they love, but they were really hobbies. They weren't actually creating 10K plus months that the women needed to live this life they deeply desire. Unless they're creating income in a way that feels good, then we're never going to totally be free. So from that moment, I actually went looking for business models, like how can I offer a vehicle as well, not only where women can truly evolve, but also they can live abundantly, so they can do more, be more, give more, have more impact, higher contribution, change their lives, their kids' lives. And this is it, this aligned business model. It's like, I will never stop talking about it. So let's dive in. Let me calm my farm, unpack it for you, and we'll go from there. Cool. So enough about me. I want you to deep dive for yourself into what does alignment mean for you. Okay, and we've got a beautiful activity. I'm going to hold space for you while we do this. So if all you get from this time with me is clarity on your life and what it truly gets to be like, if you actually just press pause with me right now and dream really friggin' big, if you just have this map of how you can get into more alignment, I've done my work for today, right? So let's just take a look. I want you to think about, on a scale of 1 to 10, where you are right now in terms of alignment. Where is your health on a scale of 1 to 10? Where is your wealth? How are you spending your time? Are you happy with the available time that you have with you and your family and those that you love? How are you feeling about your family right now? How connected you are, how juicy it is. Is it what you've always dreamed of? How are you feeling about your mindset? How are you feeling about the community around you? Have you got people cheering you on to live your deepest dreams? How are you feeling about your contribution? The difference that you're making in the world, the impact that you want to have, how you want to be known. And are you freaking celebrating? What are you celebrating in this life right now? How much celebration are you having in your life? How much in alignment is that feeling for you? And the key thing, where do you want to be in 12 months? And what needs to change right now for this to happen? Because I can tell you the hundreds of women's lives that I changed, and a couple of guys too, from maybe 20, 30, I've lost count. The biggest thing they've done to change their life and truly live in alignment is got super clear on where they are right now, where they want to be, and what are we going to do in the middle. And you know what? Those that take action that day are the ones that truly transform. So the cool thing about an aligned business model, which I never knew, was about leveraged income versus linear income. And no one ever explained it to me like that. So I'm going to break it down for you. So leveraged income is where we put in work, we build up our businesses, and from there, we're able to generate income for longer. So where linear income is, we work and then we get paid. We might work a 12-hour shift and then we get paid. We might make X amount of products and then we get paid. We might build a coaching container and then we get paid. It's linear. When we step out of the business, or when we stop working, or when we stop producing, we stop being paid. Leveraged income is where we put the work in at the start, brick by brick, and then we continue to earn based on our results. Game changer. So are you earning leveraged or linear income? Super cool question to ask yourself, because in my burnout exec job, I was in linear income, getting paid for my time. Well, not all my time, because yeah, let's not talk about the 50, 60-hour weeks, right? But definitely linear. Leveraged income is a total game changer. This is how I describe it. Creating income that works for you gives you the freedom to do what truly matters. Imagine having the freedom to do what truly matters for you. Imagine that. Told you, blows my mind. Cool. So the leveraged income model. We partner with an established company that already exists, choosing a high ticket offer. We sell their product that's automated through our system. And then when that sale goes through, you receive your share. And we're talking high profit commissions. I will take you through the numbers. The other thing you might think about is, well, what if I create my own offer? And it's really cool to see this, laid out before you. When you're creating your own offer, there's often a high investment required, multiple up to 6 figures, right? Imagine opening a shop front or, any kind of business. There's always that setup cost. In many online businesses, you have to wear all the hats. You're needing to do everything: the systems, the sales calls, the processes, the distribution, carry physical products. It takes a lot of time to build a product that converts. Most businesses wait 3 to 5 years to get into real profit. And often working alone makes us less able to get into different mentorships and those kind of things. Where if you're affiliating with one, we have a low upfront investment. You've got access to tools, resources, oh my gosh, masterclasses, all the things, so much. I'll share that with you a little bit later. You get to partner with a product that people already want and need. You're in profit after 3 to 5 sales with the potential to generate leveraged income, not linear, leveraged. And the ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals. Beautiful, beautiful freaking communities. So in order to get your time and money back, you must be willing to invest both time and money to do so, because if you're not changing it, you're actually choosing it. And this was the biggest light bulb moment for me when I was in that 9 to 5 and I was in that space where I was living week to week and, all the things. It's like, actually, I was choosing that. At any point in time, we can create a whole new reality. We can start the thing, change our life, relocate. We can do that. But at that time, I was choosing that life. I wasn't a prisoner. So the cool thing is we can just change it. So if you're not living your most aligned life, we can just change it up, right? So let me show you how. We partner with a company called Anaji. Okay, so we have true impact products. So there's an entire health system that Anagic offer. There's 4 key products that unlock health, wealth, and also protect our environment. And then we also have generational wealth. So we can unlock through this business model high profits and fair commissions. And it offers generational wealth opportunities. And I know that can sound a lot like, what is generational wealth opportunities? I'll unpack it for you later, so stay with you. But essentially what it means to me is that my children will have the opportunity to be paid when I'm in heaven. And I'm thinking, like, what employer or business is actually going to pay my children when I'm in heaven? Like, getting my head around that, it was a lot, but I'm going to break it down for you. And, if that's something you want to talk about, we can have a chat about that too. So this is not an investment scheme. What you actually do is purchase the products for yourself And then when you do that, you have a distributor ID number, which allows you to start sharing the products with others and get paid those high commissions. So let me talk to you a little bit about Anagic. I love Anagic. We have celebrated 50 years in 2024. I actually flew over to Japan to do that. I got to meet Mr. Oshiro for the second time, and it's part of the Direct Sales Association, so it's all accredited. That's why we're talking a lot about income disclaimers. We're not going to make any promises, and it's really, really important that we maintain that high integrity with the Direct Sales Association and what we actually share. You can see in the bottom corner there all the certifications that Anagic have. They take, especially being Japanese and culturally, they take like loyalty and honesty and, you know, doing the right thing, respectful business. That's really, really important as part of our core foundations. Anagic is pioneers in health and wellness. Their products enhance health, build wealth, and protect the environment. One of the key products is Kangen water, electrolyzed reduced water. So essentially it restores your body back to its optimal state, okay? Moving from that acidic state into that healthy balance. There's over 60 different uses for Kangen water, and they replace your household products, okay? Your cleaning, your toxin cleaning products. If you're thinking low tox home, that ionizer alone helps you create that. Kangen water also helps you increase your return on investment, more sales, and it creates an eco-friendly, tox-free home, like I said. You'll have a sustainable zero waste product lasting over 20 years. It's award-winning Japanese technology. We have a market opportunity, so there's only 3 million Kangen water machines sold worldwide, meaning that this whole business model is very, very far from saturation. Income legacy. I'm going to talk more about legacy income. I'll show you the roadmap to that, but having income that you can will to your children. So you're building your business up now, and then you're willing the income from that to your children whilst you're in heaven. It's total game changer. And global growth. We're expanding all over the globe. The distribution's ready to go. So the type of water you drink equals the wealth of your body. I'm going to unpack that for you. I'm actually going to have a sip too because I've been speaking a lot. Drinking ionized hydrogen-rich water helps neutralize the inflammation in our bodies and promote cellular health. It keeps our bodies balanced, hydrated, and also resilient against diseases. So our water ionizer converts your tap water into hydrogen-rich, antioxidant-packed water. The other product we have is an EMF protection. So what even is EMF, right? Electromagnetic frequency. So the device you're watching me on right now is emitting radiation. So is this laptop that I'm recording on, the Wi-Fi that I've got, anything really that creates heat is creating radiation. So you have an opportunity to plug that into your home. It has a 4-meter radius. And with that, you can neutralize the magnetic frequencies around in your proximity, because we know that exposure to electronic devices in the modern world impacts our nervous system, particularly our kids, who are more vulnerable to those than we are as adults. So the products we recommend, I'm going to work from left to right, okay? So on the left is the K8, that's our water ionizer, that's our flagship product. It produces the antioxidant-rich water that we talked about. There's 5 different pH levels, all different acidities, and it creates, this is the one that creates over 60 different types of uses of water, thinking low tox cleaning in your home, disinfecting, beauty water like face toner, all the things. The next one, moving to the right, is the Inespa home shower experience. So what that does is remineralizes your water. So if you've ever swum like in a rainforest or waterfall or in a gorge and you come out and your skin just feels gorgeous and soft, that's because of the minerals. So this mineralizes the water as it goes through the filter, but it also removes bacteria and protects your skin. The next product along is the M-Guard, which is the EMF frequency neutralizer that I talked about. So it targets high frequency electromagnetic noise radiation up to 1 gigahertz. So it helps your family be protected against these frequencies. And the next thing on the right, the last one, is our chemical-free wild turmeric. So you may know that turmeric is a really, really powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, antibacterial as well. So we have that in capsule forms and in soap and in tea as well. So they're our 4 key products. And let's talk about their benefits. Kangen water, we've spoken about, provides better hydration than purified water. It reduces those plastic bottles that we have for our environment, helps maintain healthy oxidative balance within our bodies, and also saves you money on bottled water and our toxic chemicals that we're already buying. The beauty water has the same pH as expensive face toners at a fraction of the cost. Like, I actually just push the button beauty water and it comes out of my machine. The strong acidic water helps you clean your fruits and vegetables. I'm going to talk to this a minute as a mama, because removing the oil-based pesticides from your kids' fruit and veggies, this is something that you can't unsee. So our farmers do have to spray our produce with oil-based pesticides so that doesn't wash away with the rain. Right? I totally get it, to protect the crops. But our kids are ingesting that unless you remove it. And so often we're given chemicals to remove the chemicals. It blows my mind. Anyway, so our machine creates acidic water. You just push the button, it comes out. I soak my fruit and veggies in that. You can see that on my stories or in my Instagram. Have a look at products on my highlights. When you soak your kids' fruit and veg in this water and you see the oily yellow slick that comes off their fruit and veg, you cannot unsee that. Just investing in removing that from my children's bodies alone was something that, like, it was a game changer for me. It was an absolute yes. I was not compromising that. The very, very strong acidic oil can break up dirt and grime. So, think about an oily pan and you're scrubbing. No, you put the water in there and it lifts off. And you can also use the other acidic water for reducing bacteria. It's used in hospitals, like Bye chemical hand sanitizer and Hello from, your converted water. It's the amount of chemicals you can reduce just by this machine alone I keep saying mind-blowing, but it actually is. Investing in your health is the real foundation for wealth. It doesn't actually matter the income that we have unless we have our well-being. So with these products, you're empowered to enhance your well-being for you and your family. And for me, it's about longevity, right? I want to be here for as long as I freaking can. I want to be here for my babies. So this was an investment in my health. So not only do these products help me transform my health and that of my family, but I also had the opportunity to earn back my investment, which I've already done, and now I'm in profit. So from 3 to 5 sales, you can actually get be in total profit and then start generating income from this beautiful business. So unlocking true wealth. So this is the strategy that we recommend. We invest in one of each product for our home. So the Anespa, the M-Guard, the K8, and the Ukon. What we actually do though is, if you were to get started, you would purchase the Anespa from me, because that's the one with the low commission point. And then I would show you how to sell yourself the other 3 products. What that means is automatically you make $654 in commissions to yourself. And then your first 5 sales of the same package will generate for you $17,534 in commissions. Your next 6 sales after that, so 11 in total, will generate $47,802. Another 10 sales will earn you $100,000 in commissions. So that will be 21 sales of the same product range. I know the numbers can be like, what the actual, but this is what's available for us. This is what I mean about an aligned business model and the abundance that we get to create here. As I said, no promises, but this is definitely what's possible for you. So let's looking at the numbers. So I'm going to work from left to right, and let's start in single. So let's just say that you were very new to the business. The first product you sell is 1K8 water ionizer. You would make $400. And the second one that you would sell, see here, 1 to 2 sales, you would make $400. 3 sales, so your third sale, your 3rd to 10 sale would be $800. And then when you move up to 3A, say you've had 11 sales, you get $1,200 per machine, right up to, once you've made 101 sales, you would get 2,400 per commission. Let's have a look at the quad strategy. So that's where I showed you if you get one Anespa, one K8, one M-Guard, one Ukon, the turmeric, and just start really protecting your health and your well-being. One sale of those products would be $784 in commissions. When you get up to 6A, which is the amount that I'm getting paid now, it's $4,700 per sale for a package. So if you found another family or another mama that wanted to get started and first of all protect her home, and you were a 6A, you would get $4,704 per sale. You can start to see how generating income while you're traveling or as a side hustle or to really replace your income really starts to be a reality for you. We've got more numbers there. So depending on the fast track that you start, like some families, if you look on the far right, this is how I got started. I got the Anespa shower. I got 2 K8. So I have one in my home and I lease one out so people can try the water in their homes. The M-Guard and the Ukon, you know, it's up to $7,000 per sale now as a 6A. So some of you might have already looked at MLM or you might already be working in MLM. So let me talk to you about traditional MLM or multi-level marketing compared to a leveraged income model, which is what we have here with Energic. When you're in a traditional MLM, you have monthly quotas. So that means you need to sell a certain amount of volume, business volume every month. We don't have this in Energic. There's no push or drive or KPIs. You go as fast as you like. There's no quotas. No one's holding you accountable. This is your own business. You are the CEO of your own business. In traditional MLM, you lose your rank if you don't perform. So what that means is you don't have that sales volume and you were a leadership rank, you go back down to an associate or an affiliate rank, which means the money you make on each sale goes up and down all the time. That does not happen here in Energic. Once you get to the level, you keep that for life. You do not lose your rank. In traditional MLM, you might make $20 to $150 per sale. In this leveraged income model, you create from $400 to $6,954 per sale. In traditional MLM, you're required to have regular auto ships and regularly purchase your own products to keep your business active. Here, you can opt in if you want to leverage a high growth business model, but that is opt in. In traditional MLM is low ticket. This leveraged income model is a high ticket. In MLM, traditionally, there's no legacy income. And here I've just shown you how we create generational wealth. In traditional MLM, there's licensing fees and minimums and those kind of things. That doesn't apply over here in leveraged income model. And in traditional MLM, you're out recruiting. You are door knocking. You're doing all the things. You're sending those weird ass, hey girl messages, you know. Here we're attracting, we're sharing the opportunity. We're finding people that are sharing like, oh, I wish I could do A, B, C, and going, hey, I don't know if this is for you, but it might be. Take a look, like just like you are now. We focus on attraction. So how do we actually make sales? So we share the offer organically or through paid advertising strategies. So you might have seen a poll of mine, you might have had a chat with me in the street, you might be watching me on social media. Then we invite people to watch a masterclass. It's free, exactly like here we are here. For those people that do want to take the next step, they book in a call with our team. They invest in their own wellness products. That unlocks their distributor ID. So every machine has an ID, every product has an ID. And from there, you can launch your business and start receiving mentorship within our beautiful Freedom Academy. So yummy. So why do we even automate sales? So you can make sales 24/7. Okay, so we have a system that does the heavy lifting for you. They're already in place. The systems happen while you are offline. Why do we do that? Because we want time flexibility. You might be wanting traveling the world. I had sales go through when I was on a plane to Japan. Like with automation, you just get to leverage that. You have the time flexibility. You do what you want to do when you want to do it. The systems actually work for you and they're done for you in the background. And the sales calls are done for you as well. So if you don't want to be getting on sales calls, telling people about the products, how the compensation plan works, you just leverage our team in our beautiful community. They book in the call, the team do the call. If the client wants to organize finance and get started, then the finance is all taken care of by our beautiful team, our professional, beautiful team. Is that freaking mind blowing? Oh my gosh. So we do all this in this platform called the Academy. It's when we talk about done for you, I'm talking about absolutely done for you. You have your own digital specialist team behind the scenes, custom sales pages, done for you webinars, self-paced courses. If you want to learn, we talked about your income reflects the skill sets that you have. So you can dive in, you can learn about money, sales, automation, Facebook, all the things. They actually invest for us in industry leading experts. Okay, there's no more paying $10,000 for mentorship containers or the latest Facebook ad strategy if that's what you want to go. It's all bought to us in the platform. We have live and in-person events as well and different success pathways that we can tap into. Sneak peek inside, you can have a look. We have our beautiful momentum mastermind. So we get taught by 7-figure income earners how to really grow our business. We have different masterclasses and we have different courses. Oh gosh, even the onboarding. So if you were to start today, you just click on launch my business and off you go. You book your call and you can actually plug and play and start learning today. Whew, it's seriously, it's mind blowing. As a member to the platform, we actually invest in the platform. It's less than a coffee a day. So less than the cost of your coffee. You can learn from the best and elevate your business and transform your life. And the cool thing is they don't just add a training and it's old. Like they're continually investing in this platform every day. There's been over $1 million invested into this platform. It's seriously next level. And you can do it on your laptop, on your phone, wherever you are. As long as you've got Wi-Fi, you're good to go. So here's your next steps. You've watched this and you're like, actually, Jones, I think this is pretty cool. I want to learn more. What you need to do is book your discovery call. So you click the button below this masterclass and book your discovery call with our digital business strategy team within the next 24 hours. Then you will complete the discovery process. So a lot like thinking on a scale of 1 to 10 about what your aligned life looks like. It's like that, but a deep dive. And why this is really important is when you get on the call with our team, they're going to really understand where you're at and where you want to be and make sure that you choose a solution that's right for you. Okay, you're not going to get a cookie cutter model. They're going to have a look at your discovery calls, see what's important to you, get to know you, and help you get started in a way that feels really good in alignment for you. Once you have your discovery call, you unlock your health and wealth. You will choose your products, invest in those, whether that's finance or you want to pay in full. Either way, that's totally fine. Our team will organize that for you, and then you get to unlock this beautiful business model and get started. I do have a fast action bonus for anyone that joins prior to the end of the month. You get access to our mentorship that's valued at over $10,000. So it's not just plug and play online. You come into our beautiful community and have mentorship with us, which is just next level. Like you learn the strategies to fast track your success. For all women that join with me that achieve their first rank of leadership in 2024, you will qualify for a retreat with me in Port Douglas. So I actually invest back into my team. So when they hit that first rank, which is called 4A, which means you had 20 sales and it means that you're actually in profit, then you actually get to qualify for a leadership retreat with me. And why this is important is I want you to get your money back. Yes, investing in the highest timeline of your health for you and your family is freaking amazing. And having these products for over 20 years in your home is super cool. But I want you to be in profit. So what we do is we wrap the mentorship around that and we work with you to get you to that level, to get you in profit. And then from there, you know, you've made your money back. And from there, then anything you make in the lifetime of this business is yours, is your profit to do with what you choose. That's why I have that incentive there to set you up for success. I love this slide. It says, join a global community of like-minded change makers, connect, collaborate, and celebrate. And the reason why I freaking love it is that's me in the middle there. I think you can see like so many faces that I know. I won't name them all because you might not know them, but the guy on the very far left in all the black pointing, that's Balazs. He's our top level leader, and I have met him multiple times, and he's a freaking beautiful human. But I love seeing this because, you know, you can look at these online opportunities and go, who are these people? I don't even know them. There's probably some people in America or some, you know, big company or whatever we don't know. So the guy on the left, Balazs, she's absolutely freaking beautiful. His podcast is next level. I've met him. The girl in the sparkly gold hat, Christy KXO, she's my beautiful mentor. Honestly, when we were flying back from Japan, she saw me writing in my diary and she's like, so what are you doing, babe? And I was like, oh, I'm just working on the training that you did. Like, I want to find what's unique to me. Like, how can I bring my vision to other mamas? And she's like, cool. And she said, oh, do you want me to take a look? And I said, oh, I'm going to keep working on it, but if I could share you at the end with you at the end and get some feedback, she's like 100%. And if you are looking on the plane, I went and sat down with Christy and her hubby there. That's the guy in the other sparkly hat, Clint. And they're like, okay, so what'd you get? And I was like, okay, cool. This is what I came up with. And like, oh yeah, what do you think about adding this or tweaking that? And I was like, yes, that's it. And so even on the plane, after hosting event after event for us, like so many events, speaking in front of 8,000 people, even on the plane, they just stopped to say, like, what am I working on? And invested their time to be like, this is what I'm talking about in terms of the community, like connect, collaborate, celebrate. That is everything that they do. So I wanted to share that little story with you. It's like, this is a world that honestly, it's just changed my life, totally changed my life. And yeah, it's everyday humans doing extraordinary things. I keep saying mind blowing. I can't think of any way else to describe it, but yeah, it's next level. It's next level. So there's 7 days in a week, and someday is not one of them. I invite you to click on the link below if this is a total jam for you and start creating your own legacy. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end. Like, just freaking celebrating you. I know this is a lot. You can always go back and watch it. But if you're like, I'm still pretty curious, Jodes, I want to know more. I'm like, yeah, this is feeling really good for me. Book your call and let's go from there. I'll get a super cool email that's going to tell me because we're on automation, and we'll go from there. So take care. God bless. Have the most amazing day, and just celebrating you for leaning in and seeing what's possible. See ya.